Hello everyone, welcome to Competitive Academia. So this is current capsule and let's discuss the important articles of the day. Union Agriculture Minister chairs the National Conference on Kharif Crops 2020 through video conference. Now Kharif crops are important for us to discuss. They are also known as monsoon crops or autumn crops. The domesticated plants like rice that are cultivated and harvested in India, Bangladesh during India's subcontinent's monsoon season. It lasts from June to November, important to remember. It includes rice, maize, sorghum, soybean, millet, sugarcane, cotton, arhar, black gram. In the picture also you can see the Kharif crops. They are important for us to remember from exam point of view. In question papers, often we find such questions relating to Kharif crops and Rabi crops. It is expected from the students who are preparing for competitive exam to remember the names since India is an agrarian economy. The next, before that, let's discuss something about doubling farmers' income. It is an umbrella scheme which includes a number of schemes. 7 categories were identified by Doubling Farmers' Income Committee to increase the productivity of the soil, crop, livestock productivity, resource use efficiency, saving in cost of production, cropping intensity, diversification towards high-value crops, shift from farm to non-farm activities, etc. And therefore, some major steps in the form of schemes were taken, such as Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, that is per drop more crop, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, ENAM, Gramin Hats, Model Contract Farming, Kisan Credit Card, Soil Health Card Scheme, etc. The next article is Ministry of Home Affairs issues advisory on secure use of Zoom meeting platform. Now, Zoom is an application software and earlier CERT India has also advised to avoid it as far as possible as it is not a safe platform. And it is to prevent any sort of malicious activities on the terminals of the user. The Cyber Coordination Center, which works under Ministry of Home Affairs, has issued an advisory on secure use of Zoom meeting by private individuals, and it has also asked the government officials not to use this platform for official use. So you need to remember Zoom, the purpose of Zoom and what it is for your exam. That's it. The next article is Sahyadri Megha. Now Sahyadri Megha is a hybrid version and it is produced by crossbreeding between Jyoti and Akalu. It is a disease-resistant and protein-rich paddy variety, Jyoti and Akalu. Sahyadri Megha is a red variety of paddy that is resistant to blast disease. Now, blast disease is a fungal disease. It is caused by fungus, Pyricularia grisae. It's important to remember. It's also known as rotten neck or rice fever. Blast disease causes almost 70 to 80% of crop loss. Now, Sahyadri Megha is to be identified and notified under Indian Seed Act 1966, after which it will be a part of the seed chain. The next article is SEBI eases compliance rules for processing of demat request KYC application. Here the context is that SEBI has relaxed some norms for depository participants, stockbrokers and share transfer agents with regard to processing of demat request and KYC application amidst the COVID-19. So let's know something about SEBI. SEBI is the apex organization and the regulator of securities and commodities market in India. It is a statutory body which has been established under the SEBI's Act of 1992. The chairman is nominated by the Union government and 2 members, officers from the Union Finance Ministry. 1 member is from the Reserve Bank of India and the remaining 5 members are nominated by the Union Government of India, out of which at least 3 should be whole-time members. The headquarters of SEBI is located in Mumbai and its present chairman is Ajay Tyagi. It has three main functions. They are quasi-legislative, which means drafting of regulation, quasi-judicial, which means passing ruling in judicial capacity, and quasi-executive, that is conducting investigation and enforcement actions. However, appeals on its judgments can be made through the Security Appellate Tribunal and the higher courts. The next article is new pit viper discovered in Arunachal Pradesh, named after a character from Harry Potter. Its name is Trimeresaurus salazar. Other varieties were also discovered, other reptiles and species were also discovered, such as crying keelbag, impressive tortoise, netricid burrowing snake, which is similar to the shield-tailed snake found in the Western Ghats. So let's know something about pit viper, salazar. It belongs to Trimeresaurus lecipede, comprising charismatic venomous serpent with morphologically as well as ecologically diverse species. Of the species found, 7 have been found in Northeast, and this one is from the Pakhui Tiger Reserve. So let's know something about Pakhui Tiger Reserve. It is also known as Pakhui Tiger Reserve, and it is the 26th Tiger Reserve which has been declared in 2002. It is in the Pakke Kisang district. It is bounded by Bharali or Kameng River in the west and north, and Pakke River in the east. Rivers are important for us to remember. Often in questions you will find 1 or 2 questions relating to river. It lies in the undulating and hilly foothills of the eastern Himalayas. Its habitat includes lowland, semi-evergreen forest and eastern Himalayan broadleaf forest. Mammals include, the important ones are clouded leopard, flying squirrel, cap langur, rhesus macaw, Assamese macaw, Himalayan black bear, binturong, etc. The Tiger Reserve has won India's Biodiversity Award 2016 in the category of conservation of threatened species for its hornbill nest adoption program. Very important to remember, okay? This is a map where we can see some of the important tiger reserves in Northeast. They are Kamlang, Namdafa, Kaziranga National Park, Nameri, Manas, Orang, Baksa in West Bengal, Damphai in Mizoram, Pakke in Arunachal Pradesh. The next article is a team of transatlantic scientists from NASA using reanalyzed data from NASA's Kepler Space Telescope has discovered an Earth-sized exoplanet which is orbiting in its star's habitable zone. Its name is Kepler 1649c. It orbits a red dwarf. It receives 75% of light from its host star as compared to that of what Earth receives from its star. It is 1.06 times larger than the Earth. Now, exoplanet is an extrasolar planet, that is a planet outside the solar system. Here you can see the Kepler 1649c compared with the Earth. Kepler Space Telescope is a retired space telescope which is launched by NASA to discover Earth-sized planets orbiting other stars. In the previous year question papers, we find questions relating to Kepler mission. It is a part of NASA's Discovery program. It was launched on 7th March 2009 in an Earth-trailing heliocentric orbit. Declining number of Egyptian vulture in Tamil Nadu. Arulagam, an NGO that works towards the conservation of vultures in the Nilgiri biosphere, has found that the number of Egyptian vultures has declined. They are also known as white scavenger vulture or Frau's chicken. It is found from Iberian Peninsula and North Africa to India. They mainly feed on the carrion, but they are opportunists and will also prey on small mammals, birds, and reptiles. In the IUCN list of endangered animals, it is listed as endangered. Very important to remember. Its status is important for us, but we'll see it in the next slide. Vulture population is threatened across Africa and Eurasia, and many anthropogenic factors are responsible for it, such as poisoning, wind energy collision mortality, diclofenac in the food chain, etc. Vultures are very important for the environment because they are the natural cleaners of the environment. They feed on the dead corpuses. Declining can lead to increased number of diseases, transmission, increased population of pests, etc. So let us know some of the important status of vultures according to IUCN. We have oriental white-backed vulture, slender-billed vulture, long-billed vulture, red-headed vulture in the critically endangered list. From India, we have 9 species of vultures. In the endangered category, we have the Egyptian vulture. In the near threatened category, we have Himalayan griffon, cinereous vulture, and bearded vulture. In the least concerned category, we have the Indian griffon vulture. So this is important for us to remember, because in question paper it is important for us. In question paper, often questions like which of the following animals are listed as endangered or vulnerable, or what is the status of the animal, or what is the status of this particular bird. So you have to remember this. It is important for us. That's all from this video. We'll come up with some new articles tomorrow. Till then, thank you for listening, and like, share and subscribe. You can download the PDF from the link given in the description box.